Hey everybody, happy Monday. We starting off dry and whack, whatever the case is, but there's some shit I wanted to get off my chest because I could not hold it in longer. When it comes to shit that I be seeing and people I see or things I hear, I cannot keep this to myself. I have to say this and I have to say this ASAP because otherwise it will bother me for the rest of my motherfucking life, and I'm not over exaggerating. So I'm gonna name you some of the stuff that really annoys the hell out of me when it comes to content creators on YouTube, preferably big ones, because I just seen a video of a YouTube content creator, and I've been watching her now for a couple of months. I when I first saw this girl, she was on, Glamazante's videos. They used to be friends. If y'all know, y'all know. They no longer fuck with each other anymore. We kind of caught the hint around Tay's birthday because she wasn't there at her birthday party, whatever the case is. We have not seen them yet to talk to each other, even hang out. But I started to notice a lot of shit about this girl. Not Glamazante. I love her a lot, but her friend, her former friend. She is not someone you need to take advice from. There's a lot of content creators that y'all don't need to take advice from because clearly they don't follow through with their own advice. They don't like it when somebody gives them advice. And when you point something out to them and you let them know, hey, like, we noticed this, what's going on, everything's good. Like, some people point shit out to content creators because they care about them, they love them, and I do see all the love they be given to them. It's just some people just don't know how to take people's advice or even listen to them. Now, if you're gonna sit here and ask people to be your supporters, you gotta learn how to listen to them sometimes, especially if they notice something. And not it's not that everybody is always wrong about shit. Is that some people, they know how to put it better than others in words on what they be noticing and how they feel about the person. Cause I noticed this girl for a long time. She kept saying she gonna put herself on a diet. She didn't like the way she's starting to look because people starting to point it out to her. And I noticed it too, but I thought it looked good on her. Like, some people, when they carry their weight, they carry it very well. So if your family is known to have big hips and big boobs, that's how you're going to end up being when you hit your 20s. And she looked good for her size. Like, no one is complaining about it. But she started to feel really annoyed with it, and she started to nitpick about it. And she's been nitpicking about it all year long. Now I'm saying here, like, well, the whole point of you getting the BBLs is to look thick, to shape your body right, because since you don't want to put in a lot of work in the gym, you thought this was a shorter cut. And I swear everybody depends on this, like this is the last resort. No, take your ass to the gym, whatever. If you want that booty, work it out, do what you have to do. But back to what I was saying, I digress. So I noticed that this girl kept saying for months that she's gonna put herself on a diet, that she's gonna start eating right, work out. And so far, the only thing she did that she actually followed through with was going back to the gym and working out. And she even showed it to us on her vlog. But another thing I don't like is that I'm starting to notice about her, I don't like at all, and I feel like she's disgusting, is the fact that when somebody point out to her that she claims to want to start losing weight, this is her New Year's Eve goal, to go back to the gym to get her health right, get her shape right. She catches an attitude and give a stink look to her viewers when they point out to her, oh, what she's eating. And I have to say the same thing. Like, what you eating is defeating the purpose of you getting your life back in order and you going to the gym. Now, this is not to preach to anybody, but follow through what you say you're going to do. If you're going to sit here and try and be this influencer, stop showing people that it's okay to lie about what you're going to do, or to go back on your word when you say you're going to do this, or you sitting here catching an attitude when somebody points shit out. First of all, I'll point it out to you too as much as I can if I see that you're lying about something. And then two, how you gonna go to the gym every week and you're still eating messed up, like you're not eating right? Like, what is the point? Like, you wasting your money, you wasting your time, and you wasting that trainer's time because you're sitting here going to Captain D's fish restaurant, you going to Chick-fil-A, you doing this, doing that. Seriously, how is that eating right? You pick and choose when you want to eat right versus when you don't want to eat right. And then you're over here whining and carrying on your vlogs about how you're eating right. Oh, don't try to look at her plate. Don't try to judge her. Bitch, I'm judging you all the way because it was so many times where you sat here and sounded like you're about to do the best thing ever to benefit your life in a good way. And yet you go back on your word and start eating takeout food, start eating this and that. Like, come on now. It's starting to make you look really fucking bad. And anybody that's seen the video, you should know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to throw no names out. But seriously, it was starting to disgust me because you became an influencer and you wanted to, bring some good shit to YouTube. You want people to look up to you, take your advice, all this bullshit, but you can't even take your own. How do you sound sitting here talking about you want to work out, get your body back in shape, you want to look good, feel good, and eat right, and you over here making trips to Starbucks and you over here making trips to Chick-fil-A, you eating fast food constantly. I have yet to see any healthy food come into your mouth. And I have yet to see any healthy foods come into your home. Every time you record your food shopping, you never pick up anything healthy. You're always picking up something unhealthy and then call yourself eating healthy. Eating chicken nuggets is not healthy. Eating Chick-fil-A's is not healthy. Steak is not healthy. You sitting here want to eat this and this and that, and then you want to talk about you want to go vegan. How is everything you eating is vegan? Eating chips is not vegan. Eating popcorn is not vegan. Seriously, make it make sense. And then you over here juggling, like you're chugging down so much alcohol, like that's vegan, like that's a diet. That's not a part of a diet, and there's never going to be a diet. So before you blab your mouth on your YouTube channel telling everybody about you eating healthy and all this shit, you going to the gym, bitch, get yourself together because you look really stupid right now. Then on top of that, you're sitting here talking about you can't do what your best friend does. You need to take your best friend Gina advice because she's doing a hell of a lot better than you. And on top of that, she is sticking to her guns. It's like just like Glamazante. When Glamazante, she say she want to do this and do that, she stick to her guns. Okay, she don't go back on her word and be like, okay, I'm gonna eat good on this and this and that, and then I'm gonna go back and eat this, or I'm gonna do this and do that, and then I'm gonna stop doing that for a while. No, whatever she says she's gonna do, she does it, and she show it to everybody. This is like, so what I'm trying to say is everybody should not be taking everybody's advice. Everybody should not be giving advice if you can't even take your own advice. And when people try to give you advice on something or point out something to you want to catch an attitude, that means you should not be doing what you're doing now. And if you're going to do your little dirty deed or whatever, don't vlog it. Because if that's the case, you sitting here telling everybody, you showing everybody that you could go back on your word and you still doing your dirty deed, whatever, but you want to get mad when people see it. You letting people in on your life. You over here showing the world what the fuck you do on a day-to-day basis. So be prepared for people to come in and say what they need to say, because guess what you're doing? You're showing people that you could talk shit, and you talk your shit, but you're sitting here going back on your word. You're full of shit. You're showing people that you're full of shit and you're all about the bullshit. And if I was you, I wouldn't be sitting here bragging about alcohol and Chick-fil-A and Starbucks, all this shit, and you sitting here turning around want to put your ass in the gym. Like, stop fooling yourself. You would be the last person I would ever take advice from, and people shouldn't be taking advice from you, let alone be inspired by you. Because I've seen all the comments in the comment section on a lot of her videos of people kissing her ass and sitting here parading and praising her for everything she's fucking doing. Make it make sense, because y'all sound stupid. Anybody that praises her for doing her bullshit, y'all part of the problem too.